Greetings to all. I want to share with you for a few minutes about our self-denial appeal for 2022. Many of you may have heard about self-denial, but I'm sure maybe some of you who are hearing about it for the first time are not sure about the origins of self-denial and the purpose of using these funds in the Salvation Army. So let's hear from our friends in the Salvation Army United Kingdom territory to give us a little summary about self-denial.
If you're new to the Salvation Army, you may be wondering what the self-denial appeal is about. The idea is you go without something for a week or even a month, that's the self-denial bit, and the money you save or the money you decide to give supports the Salvation Army's work around the world. Nearly every Salvation Army Corps in the world gets involved. So wherever you are joining with Salvationists who are doing the same thing. The money is redistributed by international headquarters to the places that need it most. Some of the self-denial money you raised goes to our mission partners, but quite a lot goes to other mission support work all over the globe. It funds the essential background things so that Salvation Army staff and volunteers can get on and do what they're good at.
So right here in Belize, we are doing our part. And we have been given a target of $9,567 Belizean. And each corps and each department, including our institutions, are asked to make a contribution. And we do so gladly and willingly. It is a struggle. Sometimes to find a lump sum of money is difficult. And one of the things that has been done by Belize Central Corps is to start using a piggy bank for their self-denial appeal. And each member has and the officers have a little piggy bank, and they store the money in there over a couple of weeks and months. And then when it's time to hand in the money, they come in and they count together and they realize the amount. At this moment, we are all across the district, we are still behind our target of this $9,567. So I'm making that appeal to you. If you have not given a contribution before, that you can make your contribution now. Is not too late, as we are drawing close to the end of this self-denial period. We want to meet our target that has been assigned to us by territorial headquarters. Now, we have a partner in mission, a stronger territory that helps the developing territories. And our partner is the United States Central Territory. Let me share with you some of the things that they have been doing to encourage their Salvationists and friends to contribute towards self-denial so that they can help territories across the world.
Building strong foundations is our goal for a brighter future. As we work to build strong foundations, it is important to consider everyone's ability to access the resources. Sometimes a community simply needs a means to access an existing resource, and sometimes a community lacks the resources itself. A successful infrastructure must include access for all, which brings strength and stability to a community. Have you ever lost power in your home? Gone to the grocery store and not been able to buy what you needed because the shelves were empty? Been unable to go somewhere due to a lack of transportation? All of these examples are related to access. When something is inaccessible, it can feel frustrating. You know exactly what you need, but it is out of reach. Globally, many people face very serious problems due to certain resources being completely inaccessible. Equal and affordable access to basic needs is key to building strong foundations. Through World Services and self-denial projects funded by our territory, the Salvation Army is able to provide access to essentials like water, transportation, and food. The Salvation Army in Sri Lanka recently completed a project that enabled officers to have access to to a reliable form of transportation. In Sri Lanka, the main form of transportation is public bus, which is often sparse and unreliable. The project provided motorcycle loans to officers. The motorcycle loans have allowed officers to have a safe way to travel within their community. When officers are called to pastoral duties during all hours of the day, they are now able to travel to congregation members safely and efficiently. Having access to a reliable form of transportation is life-changing for the officers and also for the congregation members and the community, as they can have more access to pastoral care. Sometimes the best solution isn't providing transportation to communities, but rather moving resources closer to the people who need them. The Liberia Command recently completed a project of constructing 5 water wells in various communities where Salvation Army Corps and centers are situated. Purified water is scarce in these communities, and installing water wells will prevent many illnesses. One of the most important parts of building strong foundations is making necessities such as clean water accessible to everyone. As we learn about World Services projects that work towards our goal of building strong foundations, such as constructing usable, functional buildings and reliably connecting others through the internet and technology, one of the most important parts is to make sure everyone has access to these essential resources.
So you have seen it. We are at one part of the world praying for help for our projects, and people are in other parts of the world encouraging each other to give, and they are giving, and then we receive. This is happening all over the Salvation Army world as international headquarters collects the money and distributes it to people for different projects around the world. And we have benefited greatly in the Caribbean territory, including Belize, from self-denial contributions. And so I therefore at this time encourage you to give, not only in these dire moments of our appeal for 2022, but also to start now to prepare and put down your little increments of installments of contribution for Self-Denial 2023. May God bless us all and continue to keep safe.